What's happening, guys? It's your boy Robert C coming back at you with another panning slash sluice video. This time we have Miller Prospecting Mighty Mini Paydirt. Now let's see it in the pan. Nice. Let me get everything set up and I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright guys, so we're back, and like I said, this is Miller Prospecting Mighty Mini Paydirt. And this was offered to his Patreons. It was a limited run. Comes with at least 1.5 grams of gold. And if I'm not mistaken, from what I heard from somebody else that got it, there might be a bigger gold nugget in one of them. But anyway, guys, let's crack this open and we'll see what we're working with. Make sure you don't leave anything in the corners. Always check. Like I said, guys, we're gonna put the new sluice to the test and Mini Sluice. Let's see what we got going on. So there you have it, guys. Oh, check that out, guys. Check that out. I think we got the nugget they were talking about. Absolutely epic. Holy smokes. I honestly wasn't aware of the nugget until somebody mentioned it to me. And they're like, oh, I didn't find the nugget. Maybe you got the nugget. Or maybe it's not the nugget. I guess we'll find out. I have to go back and check the description, and then when we weigh it, I'll let you know if that's it. But here's what we got, guys. So let me spin you around, get the sluice all set up, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Alright guys, so we're back, and I quickly went back to read the description again. And like I said, it's 1.5 grams of gold. There was 14 bags made. One bag has up to 3 grams of gold. We got 2 nice sized nuggets in this one, which are right here, guys. I'm going to keep that right in there. I got 2 nice little sized nuggets. And here is the rest of the material. Now, I didn't classify this out because I really want to test out this sluice to see what it could do. To see if, you know, the semi-bigger stuff will roll through it. But let's get to it, and we'll see what's going on here. Also, guys, I did figure out there is an adjustment on the side of the pump for the water flow, which works a little bit better than that one over there. So that's what we did. If it's a little too fast, I figured I'd speed it up a little bit just because there's some bigger material in here. And as always, the first thing you want to do when you're doing this is wet your material. You never want to put it in there dry. And I hope you can get a good view. And it's basically just taking a little spoonful at a time. And that may be a little too fast. Although I do see a little piece of gold right there, and it seems to be handling that material not too bad. So what we're going to do, we're going to slow this down a hair. Oh, I mean slow it down, not speed it up. And we'll work with this. What you want to do is just stick your spoon up there and just let it wash. And it still might be a little too fast, but there's only one way to find out, guys, right? I don't see any gold down this end, and it seems to be catching right up in here. So and if you can see that, guys, you can see all that gold. I'm gonna slow it down even a little bit more than that, because I do see gold down here at the bottom. But there is a bigger catch screen right there that should most definitely catch anything that's a bigger size before it escapes out the bottom. That's a little bit better, guys. That's a little bit better. Just a matter of finding the sweet spot. And then once you find, like I said, this is really the first time I'm doing a complete pay dirt through it. So once I do a couple pay dirts through it and get it dialed in fine, you shouldn't have to really do too much adjusting after that. And look at all that gold, guys. Look at that gold up in there. I know you guys can see that. I don't even have to ask. Some nice gold up in there. When we get down to the last little bit, just gonna really nice and easy. Make sure you clean it up really nice, guys. You don't want to miss anything. Give it a little rinse. And just like I said, you don't want to miss anything, because I don't know if you could see that in there. There's quite a bit of fine gold right there. Doesn't matter if it splashes around a little bit. I believe we got it all, just to make sure. And then I'll show you guys what we could do after we get done. So let me zoom you in here. Look at all that nice gold. It did. And now this is when I started off going a little too fast. You see the gold all the way down, right? Which means it was a little fast, but you could see that screen down there at the end. And there might be a little bit of gold in there, but we'll find out when we clean it out. And then I'll also pan out what's left in the pan right there. So then we'll really know what's going on. So let me get this all turned off and I'll show you guys how I go about cleaning that out and bring you back in a minute. Hang tight. Alright guys, I'll try to show you this as best as possible. So when you get done, you turn it off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this screen out right here. There's this little screen insert right here. You're going to take your squirt bottle, you're going to rinse it all off. You just set this over here for now. And then what you do is tip this up like this. Alright, take my squirt bottle and you just start at the top right here, guys. Start rinsing it down into the pan. Make sure you rinse it all down. Keep rinsing. Make sure you get all them riffles. Back and forth each side. And you can see all that gold falling in that pan right there. Take your time, give it a good look over. Make sure you're getting all of it out of there. I even tip it up a little bit further like this once I get most of it out of there. Make sure you rinse the bottom of it, just in case anything got stuck to the bottom. Give it a quick look over once you're done. And she looks pretty good, guys. Again, take a look at your screen. It looks pretty good. We'll throw that back in there, and that just clips right in under the lip of the gutter right there. And as you can see, guys, got a little bit of dirt that was up in the end. Got the rest. The gold that was out of there, looking nice, guys. So let me get you all straightened out and we'll pan this out and see what's really going on. Hang tight. Alright guys, so we're back and here's what we got after running it through the mini sluice. So let's do the regular old panning technique. You can get some of that other dirt out of there. Slow and steady. Really, there's not much in there, so we'll spin this back and we'll see what's going on. And man, look at that, guys. I may have gotten the 3 gram bag. I do believe I did, just by the looks of it. Absolutely epic. There is a lot of gold in there, guys. And as I suspected, with them bigger nuggets being in there, it's no surprise that it's a 3 gram bag, because I wouldn't expect to find 2 nice little size nuggets and only a gram and a half of gold. Wow, guys, check that out. I got the 3 gram bag without a doubt. Maybe we have enough in our squirt bottle. No, we don't. So we'll just keep an eye on the gold. Get a little tip, you can get rid of your tailings. I didn't take any black sands out of this. And we'll shake it around like that. And just slow and steady, guys. It's always more of a little challenge when you leave the heavies in there. Which pumps up the difficulty a little and makes it more enjoyable. But check that out, guys. Look at that. That is absolutely epic. But you see the concept. Let me clean this up a little bit better. We'll get rid of all the black sands, and then I'll bring you back in when it's all cleaned up. Hang tight. All right, guys, we're back. We got everything cleaned up, and check this out, guys. Look at all that sweet gold. Most definitely, without a doubt, the 1 out of the 14 bags, this is the bonus bag with the 3 grams of gold in it. So let me get this all dried up, and I'll bring you back in for a weigh-in. Hang tight. All right, guys, we're back. We got everything dried out. As you already know, we found them 2 nice sized nuggets. And then all this nice gold right here. So now all left to do is fire up the scale. And we'll weigh these nuggets separate to see what they weigh first. Got a nice 0.68 gram nugget. Another 0.365 gram nugget. Now let's see what we got in here. .193, 0.230, 2.975. So with that said, I'm going to flip you guys back around real quick. As you know, this sluice was a test, and we're going to pan out the tailings of what's in the pan. Hang tight. Alright guys, so we got you flipped back around. And like I said, all your tailings go back in the pan. So if you missed anything, like I said, I'm still getting used to this mini sluice. I think I was going a little too fast from the start. But in this case, we could always go back and pan it out. So what we'll do is go like this. We'll drop this pan back in there. Let's see if I can get that down in there a little deeper and see if I can get it filled up with water. At least enough to weight it down. I don't know, maybe not. So basically, what you're going to do is you'll just pan out of this right here like this, guys. And you'll pan back in your catch pan. That way, if you did miss anything, it'll be right in this pan, without a doubt. I think I got it dialed in now though, so I don't think it'll be a problem now. I pretty much got the speed dialed down to where it's not going to go too fast. We could pan a little bit more of that off. This pan right here is super sluice. It's got big riffles in it, so you're not gonna have to worry about losing a lot of gold. It happens, guys. It happens. That's why it's always good to use a catch pan, even when you're panning. Even when you're panning, just panning, not even sluicing. Like I said, I had that dialed in way too fast to begin with, and might have lost some in here. But let's spin this back. See if you guys can see. We'll spin this back and see if we got anything in there. I did not see anything fly out the end, but this will ultimately tell the tale right here, guys. Haven't seen anything so far. And look, one piece right up there. See that, guys? Look. Oh, where'd it go? Is that it? Nah, that's just a stone. That's just a stone, guys. Oh, but there's a piece right there, guys. Look at that. I knew it. Had it going way too fast, and we got a little bit that escaped out the end. I know, wouldn't be shy. Miller uses the same scale I use. It's basically how I was looking for. I started off with a little scale, but then I got into the ounce territory, and I was looking into something that could weigh a little bit more. And I seen Miller using that, so I knew it was a pretty solid scale. So I'll bet you that one little chunk right there is the whole difference between the we won't make that mistake again. Like I said, we got her dialed in now, guys. Just a little added bonus to the video. Just to let you know there is a reason for using a catch pan, guys, and it's not a bad idea for anybody. I don't care how long you've been panning. So there you have it, guys. Oh, where'd it go? Just stuck to my finger. What we just did with it, guys, oh, there it goes. Stuck to my finger. There it is. Alright, guys, so we'll get that dried up and bring you back in for the final weigh and hang tight. Alright, guys, so we're back. We just got that little tiny nugget that escaped through, which might be enough just to move it. So we'll put this on here and let's see what we got. $3.005. Sweet. So most definitely out of the 14 bags, I got the 3 gram bag. Again, this is Miller Prospecting, Mighty Mini Paydirt, which was offered to his Patreon members. The first 14 to comment they wanted in would receive a bag. And there we have it. If you haven't been over to check out Dylan over at Miller Prospecting, as always, I'll leave his link in the description. Go over to check him out for the most detailed reviews I've seen on YouTube. Great guy, great detailed reviews. If you're interested in supporting him, become a Patreon member. You can have a chance of getting yourself a limited edition Paydirt. And this one definitely panned off. Thanks a million. I appreciate it to the fullest, Dylan. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.